So the shaded triangle is drawn on a 1 cm grid. Find the area of the shaded triangle. So 1 cm grid meaning to say that these are all square grids. Each side of each mini square represents 1 cm. Okay, so find the area of the shaded triangle. Now notice that the shaded triangle is right in the middle of this whole grid. Okay, so to find area of triangle, remember your formula will be half times base times height. Okay, now any three sides of the triangle can act as the base. Alright, but usually we have to choose the side that allows us to identify, or rather I should say that gives us a value. Okay, gives us a value like how many cm is that side. That means that side I will treat it as the base usually. Okay, now but in this case, because if you notice none of the three sides falls nicely along the square grids. It doesn't fall nicely along the sides of the square grids. Which means that I would not know how many cm is this diagonal line. I also wouldn't know how many cm is this diagonal line, and neither do I know for this as well. Okay, please be careful because a common mistake students will make is, let me just show you what is wrong. A lot of students, okay, can tell me this is 3 cm, fair enough, right? They can tell me this is 3, but then they go on to tell me that this is 3 as well. Right? Okay, this is not true, yeah. All right, diagonal lines and the vertical lines, they are not the same. So please do not assume that this is 3 cm. Okay, so in theory, this is not true. All right. So at this point, I wouldn't know how many cm are each of these sides, which means that I have to work with something else other than the triangle. So what is that something else that I can work with? You can consider boxing up a four-sided figure that touches the vertices of the triangle. Vertices meaning the corners of the triangle. So you see this corner, this corner, this corner. So you can use your highlighter. Notice that what you will box out will be this four-sided figure that surrounds and encompasses that triangle. Okay, now why am I doing this? The reason why I'm doing this is because I can now go on to work with the unshaded triangles, the unshaded parts that is right outside the gray triangle. So which triangles am I talking about? I'm talking about this one. So you notice there's one triangle here. I'm going to call this triangle A. This is another triangle, triangle B, and the last one is the one up there, triangle C. All these four triangles, A, B, C, and the gray one, all falls within the four-sided figure. Now, if you're wondering why am I working with the unshaded triangles, simply because these unshaded triangles, they are also right-angled triangles. So obviously the right angle will be here, here, and here. The moment you have right-angled triangles to deal with, it makes your life so much easier because right-angled triangles, you can easily identify the base value and the height value, which means that I can easily work out the area of these three triangles then. Okay, then of course with the area of those three triangles, later on, you can do something to find the gray triangle by using the rectangle minusing your ABCs. So that would be our approach. Okay, so let's go on to find the whole area first, the area of the whole rectangle. So length is 4 cm, right? Breadth is 3 cm, so length times breadth, 3 times 4. And now we are going to go on to find each triangle ABC area. So triangle A, base is this one, right? Base is 2 because along the right angle. This is the base. This is your perpendicular height, which is 4 cm. So half times 2 times 4. Okay, which will give us a value of 4 centimeters square. And we can do the same to go on to find triangle B. So triangle B, notice that my base is here to here, right? Which is only 1 cm. Height of triangle B is from here to this corner. This one is your 3 cm height. So half times 1 times 3. And you will get 1.5. It's okay to have a decimal, okay, for areas. So go on to triangle C. So triangle C, this is your base. This is your height, or the other way around also can. You can tell me this is base, this is height. So long as they're just perpendicular to each other, they form a right angle to each other, that's good enough. Okay, so base is 3, height is 1 cm, as we can tell. So half times 1 times 3, 1.5. So with all your triangle ABCs, Now I can just go on to use my total area of the four-sided part, of the four-sided shape, subtracting away your ABCs to get your gray area. So 12 minus 4 minus 1.5 minus 1.5. And this is the area of the gray color triangle.